Today was a big day for Overwatch. Now, of course, not as big as the original announcement of the cancellation of PvE, but the reason it's big is because they have unveiled what is left of it. They've unveiled what we'll actually be playing as well as paying for, and it doesn't look that great. It's hard to explain. It's basically, if you're new to Overwatch, right? You're new to Overwatch 2 and you're watching this, you might feel okay. You might feel like, oh, I'm pretty excited for this. The problem is, for us creators, and the biggest reason Blizzard has even abandoned Overwatch 1 was in the pursuit of PvE, and all this was announced in BlizzCon like 5 years ago. This is exactly what we've already seen, and this is their saving grace. This is their damage control was invasion, was to show off invasion. And look at this cutscene. Look how static it is. It's Brigitte and Torbjorn just standing there looking at him. They're literally just standing there looking at him. Then here we got some decently slow moving animation, but then look what happens. It's sad, dude. It's so static. There's so much lack of anything. It looks like alpha, early access, and this is what we've seen for this mission alone. We've already seen 5 years ago. What was Blizzard doing? What have they been doing? It doesn't make any sense. Why are we watching the same thing we watched 5 years ago from different camera angles? Look at the camera's panning left and right. The thing is moving super slow, and they didn't even show that it's a boss fight. This is what it is. We're running away. Brigitte's running away as missiles come from the sky, and then we enter. Dude, this is so bad. This is so bad. As we enter, we have these freezing turrets here. It's like PvE turned to tower defense. It looks so rough, man. It looks so lame. It looks like, okay, this confirms my fear that it's souped up archives. They've literally modified turrets. There's a boop turret. There's a freeze turret. Like, oh, wow. Like, it's tower defense. It is tower defense. What am I saying? It is tower defense. I don't know why I'm beating around the bush. It literally looks like tower defense. Now, if we head to the story part, again, dude, this is BlizzCon. I know I'm supposed to be doing a commentary, not a reaction, but this is BlizzCon. This is everything we've seen. And it still looks the same. I'm shocked that this is what they decided to show us. Maybe to avoid a little bit of spoiler, but when you're doing damage control at this level, compared to the fear that we've already had, we need gameplay. There's barely gameplay. And there's a reason for that. It's not because Blizzard doesn't want to show gameplay, because as we go on through this video, you will see gameplay of the new game mode. They do show a lot of gameplay in this 45-minute stream, but not of PvE, not the main reason everyone was watching. We're getting nothing out of the footage we're watching. That's the truth. We're getting basically nothing out of the footage that we're watching. Some aspects do look unique. Some aspects look decent. I think it could have been good, but as of right now, I can't say it looks good. Right there, was that supposed to be a mini boss fight? What does he do? What sort of impact will he have? How will we play around it? Why is there no action? Why is there no teamwork? And it's probably because it'll look like archives once we see the gameplay. It won't look like anything special. So they have to try to craft something special around it, which is just completely disappointing. I don't know, this is kind of the nail in the coffin. There's no other way to put it. There is also the hero mastery. This is delayed. I think I've seen a lot of people make fun of the hero mastery. I don't think I want to, because it looks like, from a game developer perspective, they are looking at both techniques as well as meta-defining things with each hero on what you would be able to practice with. So I don't want to like roast it completely, because it's a completely solo experience for you to kind of learn heroes. And I don't know, I don't want to knock it till I try it. I know it's in this kind of like virtual looking world, but I think it's okay. I think expanding any sort of training mode is something I wouldn't over hate. It mainly sucks because it's Blizzard. Like they've been delaying stuff, and then they're coming out with a disappointment. So everything that we hear in terms of bad news just stings a little bit extra right now. They also unveiled Flashpoint, or as chat was calling it, 3CP, which is kind of funny. To be honest, maybe I'm in the minority. I saw a lot of conflicting reactions as well as chat moments. I think it looks kind of cool. I don't mind this game mode. I don't mind the idea of it. We're just gonna have to see how does it feel to play. The objective of it is you have to capture all 3 points. Once you retain all 3 points, you win the half, or yeah, it's like, it's best of 3. It's a best of 3. It looks good. It looks engaging. It looks fun, in my opinion. If, let's say, you're holding all 3, obviously your percentage is going up way faster. It looks fun. Yeah, you gotta keep majority. It feels like anything that encourages you to be around different parts of the map, in my opinion, is fun. For example, a lot of people hate push. I don't hate push. So I think my opinion is kind of irrelevant here because I think that competitive Overwatch is lost on. I think the rank system is a joke. I think it's funny how a lot of people aren't even getting their ranked rewards. There's no reason to grind ranked. It doesn't feel good. I've had friends who literally barely play Overwatch, but just because they kind of play, they hit diamond and they're not very good at the game. And they admit that. They say that themselves. So I think the game's ranked system completely lost integrity, in my opinion. So any new game mode that I can just play even for fun, just with friends or whatever, to me is a W. That's where I'm at in general when it comes to Overwatch. And that's my biggest problem is I'm just losing steam. I'm losing energy on the game because they're disappointing us no matter what. Like even this was supposed to be their last little chance. It was already kind of over, not gonna lie. Most of the community is left. There's even a joke. Paladin's community, literally the player base rose in numbers because of how bad Overwatch is. That's how bad Overwatch is right now. It's in the gutter. It is in the gutter. This was their last ditch effort, and out of the entire live stream, we had like half of it. It's like 45 to 50 minutes. Half of it was the new game mode. The rest of it's talking, and we had 2 minutes and a half, I think, counted. 2 minutes and a half of PvE gameplay. So can we stop with the, like, I hear way too many creators defending like it's not canceled. We got to get over it. It is not just canceled, it's gutted, it's gone, and then just the lemon in the wound, the cherry on top is Blizzard still trying to milk this garbage for money. That's what it looks like. It looks like unfinished. They just kind of threw it all together, hoping for the best, and they're going to milk random assets from scattered work across 5 years. And all this was in pursuit of PvE, which originally killed the momentum that Overwatch 1 had. Overwatch 1 was one of the greatest games when it originally released and could have kept on with its momentum to be one of the greatest games of all time or till today if they just kept at it with the live service, if that's what they focused on, if that's what they really wanted to do. But we got the worst of every world possible. We got the worst of everything possible. Either way, I think the last hope for the entire game at the moment is not Blizzard. It's definitely the community. Players like, J3 Flats basically are making more content for the game than the developers ever had. Or at this point seems like they ever will. You would think that they would have learned their lesson, but they haven't. And even the way that the entire live stream went just kind of shows that they just don't got their shit together. And if I sound sad, it's because I do. When I relaunched the channel, I was hoping Overwatch will re-pick up momentum. I thought there was a lot of hope for Overwatch. It actually had a strong launch, despite all the problems and monetization jokes and how much hate, gameplay-wise, even the excitement to play ranked again, everything had good momentum. Everything had good momentum. Everything. But it fell off a cliff, and that's Blizzard for you. Really, that's Blizzard for you.